Did you know that starting January 1, 2026, thousands of seniors could be stopped at the airport even with a perfectly valid passport, and in some cases, they might not even understand why until they're already stranded at security? It's a situation many seasoned travelers never anticipated, but the new passport rules are introducing checks and requirements that could catch anyone off guard. Meet Karata Mullen, 69, a retired school principal from Seattle, who had spent months planning her dream trip to Italy, imagining strolling through the piazzas, enjoying the local cuisine, and visiting art galleries she had always dreamed of. Karata was confident she had everything in order, yet when she arrived at the airport, she encountered unexpected hurdles due to the 2026 passport updates, highlighting just how easy it is for seniors to be affected by subtle changes. Her experience is a wake-up call, showing that even careful planning isn't enough without understanding the latest rules. Karata's story demonstrates why knowing these updates ahead of time is essential for traveling smoothly, avoiding unnecessary stress, and ensuring your trip starts as joyfully as you've imagined. Rule 1. The 6-month validity twist. Many seniors assume that as long as their passport covers the dates of their trip, they are safe. But starting January 1, 2026, some countries now require at least 6 months of remaining validity plus alignment with your return date. Even if your passport seems fine, a return date slightly beyond the allowed buffer could trigger a denial at check-in. This subtle change has caught many seasoned travelers off guard, turning what seemed like a straightforward process into a stressful situation at the airport. Many seniors don't realize that even small miscalculations in dates, or booking a longer stay without checking the updated rules, can result in delays, extra fees, or even being prevented from boarding entirely. Karata Mullen, 69, a retired school principal from Seattle, thought she had everything covered for her dream trip to Italy. Flights, hotels, travel insurance, all double-checked. Yet at the airport, her passport showed 5 months and 25 days of remaining validity. That tiny gap, under the new rules, flagged her for review and almost delayed her trip. The panic she felt is familiar to many seniors who rely on old assumptions rather than updated regulations. Even the most meticulous travelers can be surprised, especially when planning trips that span multiple countries or involve long layovers. The lesson: don't just glance at expiration dates. Check departure and return dates against each country's rules. Automated systems and travel sites often overlook these subtleties, especially for multi-country itineraries or trips with long layovers. Planning without accounting for these buffers can mean unexpected stress and even missed flights, creating unnecessary frustration just before an eagerly awaited vacation. Practical tip: always add an extra week beyond the 6-month minimum, confirm rules with airlines and official government travel advisories, and double-check all documents. Karata's near-miss shows that with careful preparation, seniors can avoid delays, prevent last-minute denials, and start their trips confidently. Understanding this new 6-month validity twist turns a potential setback into a simple, manageable step towards smooth, stress-free travel, allowing seniors to focus on the joy and excitement of their adventures without worry. Rule 2. Emergency passport screening. For seniors, unexpected events can mean sudden travel, a family emergency, a health crisis, or an urgent celebration. In the past, emergency passports made it possible to leave quickly, but starting January 1, 2026, there's a new twist. Last-minute or emergency passports now trigger mandatory secondary screening for travelers over 60. This isn't meant to punish seniors, but it reflects tighter international security protocols and increased biometric verification for travelers in this age group. What was once a convenient option can now become a source of unexpected delays if you're unprepared. Karata Mullen faced a similar scenario with a friend, Carmina, 68, who had to fly urgently to London after a sudden family situation. Carmina obtained an emergency passport just days before her flight, confident it would be enough to get her through the airport. Upon arrival, however, the airline system flagged her for additional screening due to the new 2026 rules. What should have been a quick and straightforward trip turned into a stressful wait at security, with extra questions, verification of her identity, and even a temporary hold before boarding. Seniors in particular are more likely to encounter these checks because airlines and border authorities now require more thorough confirmation for emergency travel documents, including pre-registered biometric data. The lesson is clear: Even when traveling under urgent circumstances, preparation is still key. Pre-registering biometric details whenever possible, such as fingerprints or facial scans at your local passport agency or embassy, can significantly speed up the process. Make sure all emergency documents match your existing travel records exactly, including your passport number, full name, and date of birth. Small inconsistencies can lead to delays or additional scrutiny. Practical tip: contact both the airline and the embassy ahead of time, even for last-minute trips. Explain your situation and confirm any extra steps required for emergency passports. This proactive approach can reduce the stress of unexpected screenings and ensure that your trip remains as smooth as possible. Karata's experience shows that understanding the rules for emergency travel isn't about limiting freedom, it's about avoiding preventable complications so that seniors can respond to urgent needs without added anxiety. By staying informed and taking simple preparatory steps, seniors can travel confidently, even under pressure, and ensure that emergencies don't turn into travel nightmares. Rule 3. Travel insurance and passport sync. Travel insurance has always been a critical safety net for seniors, offering peace of mind for health emergencies, lost luggage, or unexpected trip cancellations. Starting January 1, 2026, there's a new development many travelers over 60 may not realize. Insurance providers will now actively verify passport numbers before coverage is valid. If your passport number changes due to a renewal and your insurance provider isn't updated, your coverage could be automatically voided, leaving you unprotected at the worst possible moment. Karata Mullen experienced a close call with this rule change. After renewing her passport for her upcoming trip to Italy, she assumed her existing travel insurance automatically updated with her new document details. A week before departure, she received an alert from her insurance provider requesting verification of her new passport number. Because she hadn't notified them immediately, her coverage was temporarily suspended, which could have left her exposed in case of a medical emergency or travel disruption. Seniors renewing passports mid-policy may face similar issues, often unaware that something as simple as a new passport number can affect insurance validity. The key insight is that insurance and passport information are now linked more tightly than ever. Providers are using automated verification systems to prevent fraud and ensure policy accuracy. Seniors who overlook this step risk being uninsured during critical moments, which can result in high out-of-pocket costs or denied claims. Practical advice: as soon as you receive a renewed passport, contact your insurance provider immediately to update your details. Provide the new passport number, issue date, and expiration date, and confirm your coverage is active. Keep written confirmation for peace of mind. For seniors planning multi-country trips, verify that all emergency contacts and itinerary details linked to your insurance are accurate. Karata's experience highlights that staying proactive is the best way to avoid surprises. By understanding the new passport insurance connection, seniors can travel confidently, knowing they are fully covered if unexpected situations arise. Following these simple steps ensures that your insurance works as intended, giving you freedom to enjoy your journey without the hidden stress of uncovered emergencies. Rule 4. Enhanced biometric verification. Technology has changed the way we travel, and starting January 1, 2026, seniors will face new requirements when it comes to biometric verification at airports. Modern security systems rely heavily on fingerprints, facial recognition, and other biometric data to confirm identities. Seniors can encounter unique challenges, as aging skin, wrinkles, or changes in facial structure can cause fingerprints or facial scans to fail, leading to delays, additional verification steps, or even denied boarding if not addressed beforehand. Karata Mullen, 69, experienced this firsthand during a long-haul flight preparation. She had flown numerous times without issue, relying on automatic fingerprint scans at airport kiosks. But on her most recent trip, the scanner failed to read her fingerprints correctly. She was directed to secondary screening, which involved manual verification, extra questions, and a tense wait while staff confirmed her identity. Even minor changes in skin texture, moisture levels, or finger condition can make a difference in how biometric scanners respond. The lesson is clear: seniors need to plan ahead for biometric verification. Scan your biometrics in advance at a local passport office, enrollment center, or trusted airport facility. Doing so ensures that your fingerprint and facial data are up to date and compatible with airport systems worldwide, saving time and preventing unnecessary stress. Practical advice includes checking which airports on your itinerary offer pre-registration services and confirming the type of biometric verification they require. Carry documentation confirming your pre-registered biometric status, as staff may ask for proof, especially on long-haul or international flights. Karata's experience highlights a broader truth: technology improves efficiency, but it also introduces new responsibilities for seniors. By proactively updating and registering biometric information, seniors can avoid stress, minimize delays, and ensure smooth navigation through modern airport security. Understanding these 2026 requirements transforms what could have been a frustrating experience into a simple, manageable step, allowing seniors to travel confidently and enjoy every trip. Rule 5. Photo standards are stricter. Starting January 1, 2026, passport photo requirements are becoming more demanding for seniors, especially with the rise of AI-driven facial recognition at airports and border checkpoints. Older travelers may face challenges that younger adults rarely encounter. Glasses glare, cataracts, facial droop, or natural aging changes can cause recognition systems to fail. Even small differences from previous photos, a slightly tilted head, shadows, or uneven lighting, can result in extra verification, longer waits, or, in worst cases, denied boarding. Seniors who don't update their photos with these stricter standards risk stress and delays at critical moments of travel. Karata Mullen, 69, learned this the hard way while preparing for her trip to Italy. Her previous passport photo had served her for years, but the new AI systems flagged subtle changes in her facial structure and the glare from her glasses. At the passport control desk, she faced additional screening, multiple photo retakes, and careful questioning, which could have been avoided with an updated, compliant photo. These minor details, often overlooked by seniors, can create unnecessary friction during travel. The lesson is simple: your passport photo needs to reflect your current appearance clearly and meet AI-friendly standards. Professional lighting, a neutral background, and careful attention to contrast make a significant difference in how biometric systems interpret your features. Removing glasses temporarily for the photo, adjusting hairstyles, and ensuring an even, frontal pose are all recommended. Practical tip: schedule a passport photo update with a professional photographer who understands current biometric requirements. Confirm that the photo will work with automated facial recognition systems and that the image is sharp, evenly lit, and free from reflections or shadows. If you have vision conditions like cataracts or frequently wear glasses, take extra precautions to ensure your eyes are clearly visible. This preparation saves time, prevents secondary screening, and ensures smoother travel. Karata's experience demonstrates that small, proactive updates can prevent big travel headaches. By taking a few extra steps to comply with stricter photo standards, seniors can avoid frustration, stay in control of their journey, and pass through airport security with confidence. Understanding and acting on these updated rules transforms what could have been a stressful checkpoint into a simple, manageable part of travel planning, letting seniors focus on the excitement and enjoyment of their adventures. Rule 6. Document cross-checks. Starting January 1, 2026, international travel will require seniors to be more vigilant than ever with document cross-checks. Airlines and customs authorities are now routinely verifying that your passport matches other critical documents, including ID cards, visas, and vaccination or medical clearance records. Any mismatch, even something as small as a different middle initial or slightly altered name spelling, can trigger additional screening, delay boarding, or in rare cases, prevent you from entering a country. Seniors, who may hold multiple forms of identification from different periods of life, are particularly vulnerable to these checks. Karata Mullen, 69, encountered this firsthand when preparing for a Mediterranean cruise. Her passport, driver's license, and vaccination records were all valid, but she had recently updated her legal name on one document after a long-standing family change. At the airport, this small inconsistency triggered a detailed verification process. She faced a stressful wait while officials confirmed her identity, delaying check-in and raising anxiety just before departure. Many seniors don't anticipate that routine updates or small changes in documents can create such disruptions, even when everything is technically in order. The key takeaway: every official document must match exactly: full name, date of birth, passport number, and other personal identifiers. A single discrepancy can cause delays or additional scrutiny, which is especially stressful for seniors traveling internationally. Practical tip: well before your trip, gather all travel-related documents and compare them line by line. Confirm that names, dates, and numbers match across passports, IDs, visas, and vaccination records. If changes are needed, update documents in advance rather than waiting until the last minute. Some countries also allow travelers to pre-submit document copies for verification, which can streamline airport processing and reduce the chance of flags. Karata's experience highlights the importance of meticulous preparation. By ensuring all documents are fully aligned, seniors can avoid unnecessary stress, save valuable time at airports, and maintain confidence throughout their journey. Paying close attention to cross-checks turns a potential obstacle into a simple step in senior travel planning, ensuring smooth, worry-free passage through international borders. Rule 7. Health-linked clearance. Starting January 1, 2026, airlines are introducing stricter health-linked clearance requirements for seniors, particularly those taking long-haul flights or trips with extended layovers. For travelers over 60, the risk of in-flight medical issues or complications related to pre-existing conditions has prompted airlines to request updated medical documentation before boarding. Even seasoned travelers who are generally healthy may be flagged if their health records are outdated or if the airline system detects potential risk factors. Seniors planning international or lengthy flights must now account for this additional step to avoid unexpected delays or denied boarding. Karata Mullen, 69, discovered this rule while preparing for her first transatlantic trip in several years. Although she maintained regular checkups and considered herself fit to travel, her airline required a recent health certificate, including confirmation of blood pressure, heart function, and relevant medications. Because she hadn't obtained this document in advance, Karata was asked to submit it before check-in, which added stress and nearly postponed her departure. Many seniors underestimate this requirement, assuming routine doctor visits suffice, but airlines now require documentation specifically tailored to travel safety and duration. The lesson for seniors is clear: proactive health planning is now as essential as passport validity or biometric updates. If you have pre-existing conditions, heart disease, diabetes, or mobility limitations, securing a recent medical certificate before booking your flight can prevent last-minute obstacles. Even generally healthy seniors may be asked for documentation on long-haul or multi-connection flights. Practical tip: schedule a checkup at least a few weeks before departure. Ask your physician to provide a signed health certificate indicating fitness to travel, relevant medications, and precautions. Carry digital and printed copies, and confirm with the airline whether additional forms are required. This preparation saves time, avoids extra screening, and provides peace of mind. Karata's experience shows that modern senior travel isn't just about adventure, it's about anticipating evolving safety requirements. Obtaining health-linked clearance ensures seniors travel smoothly, securely, and with confidence, allowing them to fully enjoy their journey. Rule 8. Return trip and layover rules. Starting January 1, 2026, international travel rules are tightening for seniors, with specific focus on return trips and layover durations. Authorities in several countries now actively monitor the timing of your return journey, and extended layovers can trigger additional checks, especially for travelers over 60. While younger travelers may pass through without notice, seniors are more likely to face scrutiny if layovers exceed certain thresholds, if connections are tight, or if return flights do not align with the documented itinerary. These rules aim to ensure safety and proper travel planning, but they can catch seniors off guard if overlooked. Karata Mullen, 69, experienced this firsthand on a multi-stop European trip. She had carefully booked flights from Seattle to Rome with a stopover in London and a return through Paris. However, her London layover exceeded the new recommended buffer, and the airline flagged her itinerary for extra verification. At check-in, she faced additional questioning and was asked to provide detailed plans for her entire return trip, including proof of onward tickets. The process was stressful, particularly because it was unexpected, and it could have led to missed connections if she had not prepared in advance. Seniors on multi-stop trips are particularly vulnerable to these rules because longer itineraries increase the chance of timing discrepancies or flagged layovers. The key takeaway: always plan flights with official buffers between connections and ensure your return trip fits within recommended timeframes. Avoid ultra-short or overly long layovers without clear documentation, and be prepared to show proof of onward travel at every checkpoint. Carry printed itineraries and confirmations to support your schedule. Digital copies alone may not satisfy all airline or border requirements, especially for senior travelers who are now under closer scrutiny. Practical tip: review all legs of your trip carefully, confirm layover durations with the airline, and allow extra time for airport procedures, customs, and security checks. Keep a complete folder of your travel plans, tickets, and confirmations in case staff request verification. Doing so not only reduces stress but also ensures seniors can navigate complex itineraries without delay or confusion. Karata's experience demonstrates that meticulous planning for return trips and layovers is no longer optional. By proactively managing flight timing and documentation, seniors can avoid unnecessary complications, pass through international checkpoints smoothly, and focus on the joy of travel rather than procedural setbacks. Thoughtful preparation ensures peace of mind, safety, and confidence throughout every stage of the journey. Karata Mullen's journey through the new 2026 passport and travel regulations serves as a powerful reminder for seniors. Careful preparation transforms potential stress into smooth, confident travel. From the 6-month validity twist to emergency passport screenings, insurance coordination, biometric updates, stricter photo standards, document cross-checks, health-linked clearance, and return trip monitoring, each rule presents a unique challenge, but none are insurmountable when approached thoughtfully. Karata's success shows that seniors can continue to enjoy international travel without disruption if they understand the rules and act proactively. The key takeaway is simple: planning ahead is no longer optional, it's essential. Before booking any flight, take the time to review each new regulation carefully. Confirm that your passport meets validity requirements, that emergency documents are pre-registered, and that travel insurance matches updated passport information. Make sure your biometric data is current and your passport photo reflects your true appearance, with professional lighting and proper contrast. Check that all official documents, IDs, visas, and vaccination records are consistent, and obtain a recent medical certificate if you have pre-existing conditions or are traveling long distances. For multi-stop trips, verify layover durations and return flights align with official buffers, and always carry printed itineraries for verification. These small, deliberate steps can prevent hours of delay, stress, and potential disruption to your travel plans. Karata's experience demonstrates that knowledge is power when it comes to senior travel. By embracing these guidelines, seniors not only protect themselves from administrative hurdles but also gain peace of mind, allowing them to focus on the joy, discovery, and freedom that travel provides. These rules are not meant to limit adventure. They exist to ensure safety, security, and seamless experiences for travelers over 60. Each requirement may seem technical, but with preparation, they become simple steps that safeguard your journey and let you enjoy every moment without worry. Practical reminder: take time to check each rule before booking or traveling. Use official government sources, airline advisories, and trusted travel resources to stay up to date. Treat these steps as part of your adventure preparation, much like packing or planning sightseeing stops, so that your journey begins with confidence and clarity rather than last-minute surprises. If this guide helps you travel smarter, tap like, share it with a friend over 60, and subscribe to Senior Travel Adventures for the latest updates and insider tips. With the right preparation, seniors can continue to explore the world safely, comfortably, and joyfully, proving that age is no barrier to adventure, and that every journey can be stress-free when knowledge and foresight lead the way.